So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out wide. Toma. Lovely feet. Showing great feet there. The ball goes in. Maldini with the clearance. O'Shea. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Santos do have a chance to counter here. Messi. Neither side especially adventurous early on. He has found the way through. Out to the right. And it's played in. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. O'Shea. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. For Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. For Messi. And it's Gullit. To Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for the run. It's a promising position.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yaya Toure. Cafu. Gullit. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... Oh, what has happened here? Messi tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? An instinctive delivery. Leicester attempts a clearance. Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mitoma. And it's Messi. Knocks it out wide. Cafu. There's the delivery. And he's gone looking for safety. What a throw in. Maldini. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Hullet. That's a good ball out wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Probing pass. Big chance! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's forced to go back. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great work on the overlap. And this is Messi. And that's a chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he spark a counter here? And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Jeff, Chiba can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Passes short and sharp. That is lovely. Spread it left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hullet. Rummenigge. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's having a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Always onto this. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mitoma. Neither of these two want to come off second best. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
And he shoots! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And it's Messi. Yaya Toure. Pele conjures time and space where few can. And he's there to make the challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. Messi. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking for options for movement.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
In by Rijkaard. Toure gets it away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's headed upfield. Kaká. Messi. It's Hullet. Mitoma. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Pirlo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. Into the last 5 minutes. Is there any support? He might not need it. Thuram does well to get it back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mitoma looking understandably energised after his goal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nesta attempts a clearance. Rijkaard. Chance here to counter. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Pele shapes to shoot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he goes cross-field. Cafu. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice-looking ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kaka, spread it left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's on some... Can he finish? It's a good run, that. Great timing. And it's Messi. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Neither side yet able to find the net. Yaya Toure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fired deep to... Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's gone in! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
McTominay, and here's Messi. Plenty to aim at here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a searching pass. Mbappe! Yes! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Kashiwa Risol grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Hullet. Cafu. No way through. Spin chance! Oh, some inspired defending there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Now it's McTominay. He's having a shot! We've got a goal! And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vieira. And it's Vieira. Neymar demonstrating his defensive quality there. Toure deals with... Can he finish? Oh, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Minutes has been indicated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
And
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's a threatening ball. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Neymar! Great reaction. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again! Mbappe gets flagged offside. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Ah, such a clever touch. He's picked his way through. Ball swung in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Jeff, Chiba clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Neymar. Mbappe. Chance! Mitoma. Cafu. And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. Goes back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. And this is Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kashiwa Resol have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's come loose. Vieira. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neymar. And it's Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Cafu. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking for options for movement. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cafu. Cafu will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cafu plays it in. Mbappe gets it away. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Gullit. Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10, Mitoma. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field, number 21, Char. Number 11, Ibrahimovic.
Passing is
Number
crisp
6,
and sharp. Moves it
Roberto
back.
Carlos. Number 15,
Hoeneß going face-to-face with his great rival. Hoeneß has it in a wide position. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, what a climb! It's in! And they're back in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. Here comes the cross. Toure gets it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now he's got space here. Thuram is onto this. He's got away. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram gets it clear. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. I think that's happened in this case.
Gerrard. And it's Rijkaard. There will be 4 extra minutes. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for a runner. Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Strong running down that left flank. Hops for safety. And it's been given away. Always onto this. And this is Rooney. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he spark a counter here? Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. To O'Shea. Now it's Messi. McTominay. He's chosen to go back. Messi. And it's Ibrahimovic.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous
No
too.
foul, says the referee.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attack.
Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 18 minutes, number 2,
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Lukaku. O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cross from Cafu. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, what a climb! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
number 10, Ruud Gullit.
Manchester United go into the lead. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ibrahimovic. No, he's not getting past him there. And this is Ibrahimovic. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Bale, who does have an assist to his name. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. That could spell trouble. And they can counter here. Best. It's a searching pass. And he's managed to get free. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Cafu. And here's the chance to counter. Best. Ibrahimovic. And he's got the bit. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bale plays it short, flings in across. Keeper's dealt with that. Good take, and is he in? Shoots! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And there is the half-time whistle.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cafu. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. O'Shea. Lukaku. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ibrahimovic. It's Hullet. And it's Ibrahimovic. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Now Mitoma.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Hullet wins the duel this time. Vieira. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mitoma. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mitoma. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. O'Shea. And it's Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted. Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. O'Shea. Cafu. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Lukaku, who's looking wide. Fired deep. Up he goes! Oh! the bar! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Pirlo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well played for Rijkaard. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Manchester United finding their passes.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. McTominay.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cafu. Cafu will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's McTominay. And it's Rijkaard. O'Shea. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard chooses to go cross-field. Cafu. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's a sharp pass. And this is Lukaku. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Hullet. Great vision. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. O'Shea. Cafu. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Lukaku. Played back. Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. Pirlo. Pirlo is always looking to break lines for Bale. Vieira. And it's Bale. And he's forced to go back. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And here's Hullet. Rooney. And here comes the corner. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's...
Terrific header! Off the post! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
It's run loose here. Messi.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would...
Great chance! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Hullet. Pass is just off target. Xavi Alonso. Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's through, now is he in? Batistuta has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Knocks it out wide. Cafu going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, they've got it again. Rummenigge. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. McTominay. And it's made its way to him. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Matoma really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
McTominay. And it's Yaya Toure. That has been slung wide. Very nicely done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is lovely. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Threads one in. That's good play. And it's Otto. The ball has bounced loose now. Decent chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Toure attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. And this is Hullet.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
McTominay. Now it's Hullet. Lovely. And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aims beyond the defence.
Oh, he's through, it's one-on-one!
Maldini
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McTominay. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. This looks promising. Shifted it to the flank. That's very neat. And it's McTominay. Chooses to go back. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Now it's McTominay. Now here's the delivery. It's a mighty effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. McTominay.
Well, chasing the game, trailing by one.
Otto. Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And this is Hullet. He's cut it out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Van Basten. That's an excellent interception. And here's Van Basten! And it's come back out to him. They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Marseille are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Played in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Crossed it again. Cleared away.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. they're just stuck in a rut.
Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Hullet. Not the most convincing of passes. Knocks it into space. Batistuta. And it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Toma.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Odo is always looking to play quality balls. Tries to play it through. No, again there's no way through. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Iniesta. Xavi Alonso. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi. Cafu. For Yaya Toure. That's an imaginative pass. Marseille clearly now in lead prep. And that will be it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shoots!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Stood up well to him there. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is good alertness. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's found the way through. Big chance! Goal! Bastia! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mitoma is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's going in strongly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
McTominay. Messi. And this is Lukaku. Now, this could be a chance. Nice control. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Best. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Toure with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. And it's Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Gullit. Oh, that was vital. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Gullit. Knocks it out wide. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
McTominay. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Kaka. Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
Jeff, Chiba truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Toma. Threads one in. He's on it. Can he get away? Kaka. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? He is through here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And he's managed to get free. Terrific header. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Driving forward.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And this is Lukaku. Now it's McTominay. Toma. Nice sequence of passes this. And this is heads a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And here's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. He has a look up. Best! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
McTominay. Now Mitoma. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Bastia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bastia are looking to break at pace. That's the throw. Seedorf. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round. That's good defensive concentration.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that pass just didn't quite work. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Ibrahimovic gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cross goes in there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Yaya Toure. Mitoma. And it's McTominay. And this is Lukaku. Pull it. Best. And here's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Attention, changement.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Maldini gets it away. Best. Caresses it through. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit has got himself a free kick. Kaka. And it's Gullit looking for a runner. And the shot! And that would have won it.
Mbappe really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Oh, good-looking ball. Pass is just off target. Oh, what a mistake! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He is just caressing the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the last 5 minutes. Played out wide. Cafu.
Jeff, Chiba really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Missed by a fraction. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Rummenigge getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
That's really well manoeuvred. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's good play. Hoeneß. He's had it nicked away. And that will be it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel...